It must be it's some of the people that came earlier.
All right, so we're talking about Isabella right now, right?
So I think this is the first. I'm not
Who we're talking
sure
about?
that.
Yeah.
Who is this we're talking about? Isabella, right?
Isabella.
All right, so who is, first of all, let's say who Isabella is. Who was Isabella?
Isabella was
That's Matilda's mother.
That's Matilda's grandmother, and Matilda is George's wife.
Right.
George is Mas Buzzy's father, and Mas Buzzy is your father's brother,
Yeah.
Yes.
and Mas Buzzy is your father.
Sure.
Right. So Isabella is like the earliest recollection we have of somebody related to the Gooden family.
Right. Definitely.
Through Matilda.
That
All
we
right.
know of.
All right. So let's talk about Isabella. When do we think Isabella was born? What
So
time
like-
frame?
What is that now?
I don't.
What is that?
I think she was.
Trying to see when she was born. What year? What?
No,
It was in the
no.
1800s.
No,
Yes,
that's
she was born. I think
Have to
in the
be-
18,
have to be
in the
the-
1800.
Yeah.
1800.
I think you said 1812, but that's too
No,
far.
I
away.
don't
that was
know about that.
1812
Really?
when they said the slavery was
slavery.
abolished
Okay.
in
what is
Jamaica.
it with the
1812.
Yeah. But she was in slavery for a little bit, right?
She had leave the slavery. She had they had what you call freedom from slavery. 1812.
1812.
No,
It was
that's something wrong there.
Okay.
Slavery was freed in 1838.
1838.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yes, 1838. And she was
1838.
born
12?
1812.
Okay.
I think they said.
So if that's
So,
Yeah? Yep.
if slavery was abolished in 1838, and I knew my great-grandmother,
who is Matilda?
she would have to be born before 1812.
So, because they said she was about 12 years.
That's what I
old
heard, she was 12 years old.
when slavery abolished. So she, if she was, if she
38,
was
28, 20. So she's 20. She was born 26 then, possibly.
most likely.
Number more like that.
Yes, most likely.
All right, so that makes sense. So 1826, let's
Yeah.
say she was born 1826.
Yeah.
So the family tree we have goes from 1844. So this extends it, which is really good.
Yeah.
So what do we know about Isabella? Other than she was 12 when she was in slavery from born to 12, it looks
She
like.
was in. They say she came into slavery
She came into slavery.
at the age of
0.
12.
Okay.
And at the very same year, she was slavery was abolished.
Okay.
No,
Eh?
slavery was abolished
38.
in 1838.
Right.
Certainly.
If it was not, then all my teachers in school were
Yes,
wrong.
was right.
Okay.
You were right.
All right. Well,
that.
that's good. This is why we're reconciling it.
She was born 12 years because when slave abolished 38, she was 12 years old. They said
So she must have been born in 1826
somewhere
then.
about.
Yeah,
Let's say
Yeah.
1826.
And then from there, she didn't spend much time in slavery. Maybe a few months or.
Do we know
something.
anything about her parents at all?
I don't
No.
know about the only thing that we can, at least personally, I can go back to think about is that if she was that old, then she had to come to the island as a slave.
No. She was born in Jamaica.
All right, being in the island when
But-
slavery was in
Yeah,
it.
she was born under slave parents. She was born with slave parents.
I think you better look at that record that you guys have there about where she was born.
Any idea what her last name would be?
Eh?
Do you recall what her surname would be? Isabella.
She was what?
What's her last name, do you think? Her surname.
That Davis, no? Davis.
Oh, really?
Davis.
Davis. D-A-V-I-S.
Davis.
Oh, she married named a
I
maiden
don't know
name.
what was her birth name.
Okay. So she married Davis.
The married name Davis.
And then she had Matilda.
Matilda.
Was one of their
Yeah,
people.
Matilda. I think it was 2 children she had.
Yeah, I didn't know.
One, what, you know who was one of them? You remember Richard?
Richard,
Yes,
that's
Richard.
a relative I don't know.
Yeah,
about.
Richard was her grandson.
Her grandson.
Yeah.
I know because I know he's a cousin.
Certainly.
And Richard was
And Richard had
George Davis.
and George. That was grandma brother's children.
Children,
Yeah, because his name was Elias. Elias Davis, and that was grandma brother. And Elias had George and Richard and Mrs. You remember Mrs.?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's Miss?
Simon's
Simon's
wife.
wife.
Yes, certainly. I don't know if they were other children. I don't know.
This is children of Isabella.
Yes.
Wow. So she.
No, those were what her grandchildren.
Oh, grandchildren. So she only had two children. She had Matilda and
Elias.
Elias as a boy.
Yeah, a boy.
So
and Elias had Richard,
Elias.
George, and there's one name, Mrs.
wow.
What her name was Caroline, I think.
Caroline.
Caroline. Yeah.
And these were all under
And
Elias, which would be Isabella's grandchildren.
Certainly.
So that's a whole leg there.
Yes, sure.
There's probably 3 million Pickney under there somewhere.
Yes, certainly. I wonder what they come and do with people, the Davis.
Yeah,
You
that's what we
remember
need
the
to know.
Davis them? I wonder what they come and
At
do.
Beaufort. George Davis.
Yeah, Davis. Because they had a lot of children.
There's a George Davis at Beaufort.
Who's George Davis?
George
Relating
Davis
to what we're
is
saying.
one of the
Okay.
relatives coming on down.
Interesting. So we got to find this George Davis or his children, his descendants.
Yes, George, I know you have one son by the name of, God,
I can't remember the name of that guy.
and I do not remember his wife's name either.
I didn't know what you were.
I knew the wife.
Yeah.
We visited there all the time as a small child. Austin Davis
Austin
was the son.
was the son of George. So he's probably his children are your ages now.
I
Yeah.
don't know if any. I think the last time I passed that place, the house was torn down.
Naturally.
And,
It's in
A
Beaufort.
long
Yes.
time.
Where's Beaufort? That's in Jamaica, right?
That's
Beaufort.
Beaufort.
That's where
Beaufort.
our forefathers came from.
Okay.
And how you spell that? Beaufort?
B-E-A-U. No U in there. Okay. So
E-A-U-F-O-R-T.
F-O-R-T, Beaufort. Okay.
Beaufort.
I don't know if any of those Davises are around.
I am pretty sure they are around
They
because
might be.
I'll tell you what, there is a son of one of the relatives that is here in Florida somewhere. I
No fooling.
understand. One of Joe's son.
Who's Joe? Who's Joe?
Joe Davis at Greenfield.
Yes.
Greenfield, rather.
Grandchild, yeah.
One of his son or grandson is here in Florida, I understand.
No way. We've got to find him. I wonder how we could find him. And what links possibly could we to find this Joe guy? Because he could be the missing link, so we could start looking and see what the Davises.
I don't remember his first name because
You said
when
Joe.
I met him, I was in Sav at that time, and I did not get to know too much about him. But George, the father,
Yeah.
I forgot it was. Remember what you said, Brother Sam? I didn't remember anything about that one. I missed out that son. Joe.
that George at Beaufort is different from the one at Greenfield.
Yes, but they are brothers.
I don't know who they are, most likely.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Yes, like they were brothers.
And,
He
but
was the one that
they
owned the truck.
the one at Beaufort owned the truck.
No one, the one at Beaufort didn't have anything.
Not Beaufort, I mean the one at Greenfield.
Greenfield.
Because I sat in his truck many times
Certainly.
when I was there in the South.
Yes.
And we talked a lot, you
Yeah.
know, not enough of history, but
Yeah,
we
sure.
talked a lot. And he was, when I met him first, oh my goodness, I felt so awkward.
Yes.
Because I was working in the Norton Company, Savannah store.
Yes.
And when he came there and knew that I was in there, and he came in the store and he grabbed me and he hugged me.
Yes.
You know,
Yes,
something like
he
that.
was a very nice gentleman. I met him 1 or 2 times.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't remember that that was George, I think it was George's brother. It was George's brother because
I think so.
Yeah, it was George's brother.
Because he would have come to visit us.
Yeah.
He visited the brother at Beaufort and
Yes.
then come to
Come to
Ashton.
Ashton, sure.
And we had one joke about when he visited one time.
Yeah.
He would never come to that house and did not bring something.
Something.
For all 14 of
Yeah,
us
sure.
children.
What is this?
Plus what he would have
Yeah,
brought
sure.
for the appearance.
Yes.
And everybody got theirs and John didn't get anything.
Yes.
Hear this. John said, "John not get yet."
Hi! Hi! Like it's coming. He not get yet.
John not get yet.
Yes.